Hi guys, I just want to come on and we're in the end of the month here with a bang. I wanted you guys to go check out my website and I see right here. So it's onestroke.com and one stroke's all about blending, shading, highlighting in each stroke that you make. I'm going to be showing you some new paint, showing you some brushes that I use a lot to paint with and just create with you today. So I have, or tonight, I just thought, let's go on. I used to go on TikTok a lot at night, and I thought, I'm going to be on my YouTube channel right here. It's the Donna Dewberry channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And we have a membership program that is going in March to give you special deals. So join now so you'll be ready for March. Hello, Susan. How are you doing, girl? I know it's late, but you know what? I've got a little bit of traveling tomorrow and I get to rest while I'm traveling. So I thought I am just going to go on and do some live. Never see me this late. I know. I just thought I'm not going to sit and watch TV and fall asleep. I'm going to come here and be active and share some great things with you guys tonight. So how does that sound? I want you to see that I have a special and it's only good to the last day of February. And then March, if you join my membership right on the YouTube channel, the Donna Dewberry YouTube channel, and ring the bell, you're going to have all kinds of fun things happening in March. So don't miss out. Go join the Donna Dewberry YouTube channel. And we're going to do one stroke painting. One stroke painting is what I created by putting two colors or more on the paintbrush at one time and blending, shading, and highlighting. So this is where you go, onestroke.com. And hello, Miss Kim and Catherine and Sharon. Hey, guys. All right, so there's this new paint. I'm going to be demonstrating with it today and get you all excited. And I know I used to do TikTok really late, so I'm thinking I'm going to come on here and try and see if I get any viewers on. This is called Folk Art. It's a Folk Art paint. It's a new super thick, super thick. So just be thinking about that. And it's like instead of a tube, we're in a bottle and we can open it up, get into this, use this, and have fun with it. So I am excited to share with you. This is the number, okay? This is very sloppy. I didn't type it out because it's a last minute thing. But I'm going to show you my stencils are all came in today, so I'm so excited. Hey, I'm going to be in Tennessee. I hope you come paint with me in Tennessee in the fall. Hello, Miss Stephanie. So 250220. All right, that's the code. And you're going to put this code in when you're checking out, and it's going to give you 20% off. Okay, look at that right there. There's the number 250220. So you can screenshot this so that you can decide if you want to do something really fun today. It's gonna, or tonight or tomorrow, you have that opportunity to do something really great. Put a thumbs up if there's anything that I'm doing today that you end up liking. And I am just going to start. Okay. So this is what we have. We are going to put this right down here and show you that I've got a special, and it's right there on my One Stroke channel. My onestroke.com site. And you get like 15 colors and you get this clear, it's called Tenable Medium. So not only are all these are like butter, they're wonderful. I'm going to use a super thick. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. But I just want to share with you that I have pulled some out with a palette knife. Now, this is a cool thing. We can use a paintbrush. We can use palette knives. And we can use an icing bag if you'd like to decorate cakes, okay? So it's thick enough, but it's like a butter where you can do all that. And then this is another thing that's kind of cool. This Tenable Medium, see, it's like this. So you can just go on top. I don't know if you've seen paintings and Hobby Lobbies in some of the stores, but if you can put this shiny glaze on here and get a cool look on, I don't know if you can see it right there, but when it dries, you can see that. Okay, or this is what we're going to do. Where's the lid? There we go. All right, I'm going to show you all kinds of fun things. So be sure. Hello. I'm glad you're in Florida. That's where I am. So let me share with you that I can pick up, like, say, if I want to start dark green, I can come over here and use super thick with this, and it will fluff up and give you a really thick paint that will stay thick as you're working with it. Okay, it's going to stay thick on here, and you're going to have more texture. Okay, so let's just put a little bit here. I can get the soft green on here. Well, actually, it's called leafy green. All right, so I can pull and just add some of this color on here. All right, so it's thick. You can use a paintbrush to do that. Where in Florida do you live, Shirley? Because I have every Tuesday, you can have a live class with me right in the Clermont, Florida, mid Florida area. And we love to invite you guys to come. If you're in Florida sometimes, come by and see me. Um, so it's super thick. Let me show you what happens. I'm going to paint more on here, but I just want you to see all this texture in here. I got all this texture, and then I added it all in here so that this lifts up. So you could paint it regular acrylic, and then you can come back and add all this fun to it. So I want you to see that you can use a palette knife, or I can just lay this paint on here. See that texture? I could just lay it on just like that. Let's get some more. It's called super thick. Glass, metal, ceramic, all kinds of surfaces you could put this on. See, I could just lay it on and make extra. So extra texture. I want, this is the using folk art regular paint and creating. All right. So I want you to see that right here is, I'm going to paint more on here, but see this landscape. So I want you to see, if I take my palette knife and I pick up some white, tap, tap, see the thickness. All right. And, but it's water based. There's no smell. So many people can't use oils because of the smells of it. But I want you to see, I can get all that texture on here. So I painted this with multi-surface paint, and then I can come right back on here and I used paste in the past, but this is our brand new super thick paint. And I have a special, it's a pre-sale before it hits the market. And I've got it all coming in and in stock, and we took orders. And if you go to onestore.com, you can get a special where we discounted all these paints so that you can get all 15 colors right on my onestore.com site. Okay, so look, you can have a little bit of water, all right, a little bit in the sand. Can you see this? And we have the tans and all the different colors to add it right here to the sand. And see, you can have this glare on here from the clouds. How fun is that? All right, just by adding that little bit of texture. Okay, so I'm just giving you a few little opportunities to see how fun that can be. You can also come and put it on a stencil. And I had a couple of fun little ways that you can do this. And we can put stencils right on there. Look, those are some of the paints that we've used. I'm going to get a stencil real quick here. I want you to see that we have all kinds of opportunities for you to use stencils and have a good time while you're doing it. Hi guys, thanks for coming on. Let's paint some together. Now I know I already put some wet on here, but I want you to see that I can come with my stencils. See, I wet up there, so I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to show you, okay, that, see, these are cherry blossoms. So this is a 12 by 12 cherry blossoms, and all the stencils I use them different than most people might use them. I'm using these so you can see that. Oh, I need a different color. All right, let's put a little bit of turquoise. What about that? All right, actually, this isn't turquoise. Yeah, it is. It's I guessed it right. Oh no, I didn't take the lid off before it came on. There we go. I thought I had all my lids off. Okay. All right, so I wanted to come on tonight. I'm leaving town in the morning, and so I said I'm just going to go on and show a couple fun ways to use super thick, and we can come right here, and you can just lay it on like this. Okay. So we're going to come across. It'll give you texture and a pattern at the same time. Now this is another way you can use the paste. So we can paint with a paintbrush, lay with a palette knife, icing bags, and you can also use a stencil. Okay, so look, then I'm just going to lift it up and it gives you texture wherever you put it. Hello from Japan. Hi guys, how are you? I love my trips to Japan. I went across the country in Taiwan and Japan and taught so many people one-stroke painting. So it's really nice to know that you can be right here in Florida and y'all can see me all the way there. Okay, so it's kind of cool. Look, so you're going to have texture where the stencil is, right? And you can use different colors. I just didn't want to use too many other colors with the colors I have here. But I'm going to just wipe this off. All right, and then right here, let me get the paper towel because I don't want this to dry on here. But I can take my paper towel, guys, and wipe this right off. Okay. So showing you this super thick paint is a fun thing to do tonight. So I thought I'm just going to come on and do it and see how you guys like it. I want to have your input. Tell me what's your favorite way that I'm using it. And I do have this one, this, what do you call it? This palette knife. So I can make a basket weave by putting texture. I can also going to come in here and show you that the fun is that you can mix the two together. So you wet your brush. You're going to pick up some paint. This is sap green. This is my regular folk art acrylic paint. So what I want you to see is that it is just like this, all right? And it's folk art multi-surface. And this is actually brighter than it looks like there, okay? Yes. I know, isn't it fun to put the stencil on there? And I just did it really quick. Geneva, Florida. Okay, Shirley, you're not too far from us. You ought to come visit. Come to one of our classes. We have fun, fun, fun. Okay, so I'm going to come right here and I'm going to go right over this, showing you that we can do multi-layers of stencils and paint. Let's come in here. I want you to see instead of water, look at this. I have floating medium. And it's just a 2-ounce bottle of floating medium, and I have 8 ounces. We use this instead of water so that it doesn't get money. You can blend, shade, and highlight and do it in one stroke. So that's why I called it one-stroke painting. One-stroke painting means you blend, shade, and highlight. Look how creamy and luscious and thick this paint is. So that's the beauty of one-stroke painting, is that you have a good brush, you have thick, really yummy paint. And I come on every week on my channel. So I hope you subscribe. Every week you have free lessons and stroke studies, practice strokes. And those practice strokes, what's going to happen is I teach you how to make a leaf, how to make a flower, how to stencil, how to use I have a double loader that helps you learn how to stroke and double load. All right, so look how pretty, just adding these brighter colors in here. I shouldn't have gone there because I covered the tip of that leaf, but I'm just wanting to show you that our paint covers really well. All right, and there we go. So what do you think? We're coming here with just acrylics. I'm going to put some super thick paint on here. All right, I put some texture on here with just a little bit of the paint that I was using right here. All right. So let's come in here with some blue. Tell me what you guys think about painting. Have you ever wanted to paint? Have you ever thought you could paint? I want you to see that with this thick paint, I'm getting a whole different texture. So I'm going to put white. Let's pick up white and some blue. And I can come right in here and pick up aqua or turquoise. It's turquoise, right? Let's pick up some turquoise. Dip right into that. There we go. So that's the same color that we used on that stencil. So you're going to have dimension here, dimension there. Okay. And what else did I tell you? I told you you can use a tenable. You're going to get one tenable and 15 colors, and you're going to get 20% off with my code if you go to my site by tomorrow night and place an order. Okay, so I just left you to go check out onestroke.com. All right, so now let me show you. Here's the tenable. All right, and I want to bring some of that dark. Let's put that Prussian blue. Hi, Robin. I'm up late because I put my paintbrush down. I can't put my paintbrush down. I'm sorry, but that's a good thing, right? I see I'm not the only one. Well, you know what? I was just so excited to come on. I meant to do this the other day, and my daughter Amanda and George were both on during the times that I tried to go on, so I didn't. I closed up all these paints. Now see, you're mixing the tintable to get texture, and this is with an acrylic paint. So you have these 15 colors. Then you have the tintable. All right. Yes, there's a tintable, that's the clear. All right. And so you can mix that with any of our multi-surface plaid paint. All right. And so multi-surface means it goes indoors or outdoors. Look how fun. Now I want you to see that's flat and this has texture. Okay. And let's pick up a little bit of this. I probably would not paint with these open, but you know me, I like to break all the rules, but we have fun while we're doing it, right? Okay, so there we go. Okay, and then I can come in here with some texture and just add a few leaves on top. What's the price for all the colors you're showing, and how long does it take to dry? You know, it depends on how thick I put it on here. And I think for the 15, it's like somewhere around 150 for the 15 bottles. And then you get your 20% off that. But that's only a price for right now. As soon as it hits the market and everybody gets it, then the price is going to change, okay? Because they're $7.99 each retail, but this is the thing I want you to see. There's 4 ounces. When we're using these acrylics, it's 2 ounces for around $5 or so. You're getting double, and you're getting this wonderful texture. Okay, so it's super thick. See, I've got all this texture on there, just like when I did the stencil. Okay, and so right now, if you use 250220, you're going to get the 20% off, and it's called Folk Art Super Thick, and it's new. It's a set with all 15 colors. So look how yummy those are. And I also want you to know the stencils are all back in stock. So go check out my stencils, because you're going to love that you have all these stencils that you can use. And one of the ones you want to get right now, and we still have time to get it to you so you can use it for even for Easter, is we have my bunny. And this is, I made this stencil to fit on a 12 by 12 or 11 by 14. And it gives you 4 borders on here. And you're going to get a bunny, or you could just put flowers all across it. All right. So it's a spring, And with this stencil, you're going to get the step out sheets on how to make these in different colors and different ways like that. So that's right there on our site, different kinds of stencils I use. So if any of you haven't seen, I use the stencils for the butterfly, and then I just fill in the color. So it's like you don't have to trace on or draw your pattern. You're going to get the exact piece. So this is a cherry blossom, most popular stencil. Cherry blossoms on the back. I hand painted the sunflowers and these little bumblebees. The Be Kind stencil has all these, and you do that in 2 steps. Isn't that cool? So, and you have some words on there. And here's another one. This is 11 by 14. Look at the background. It changes the whole look of this piece. All right. So all of those are right on the sides. So go check them out. So besides this, I want to come in here and paint for you, showing you that we can put some pretty colors on top of this. Now you can paint with this, just like I was sharing it with you, or you can also just paint and just add. So that will help your thick, like I used to use W oils, and then I would come in there, paint it, and then add all this texture and wonderful, yummy um, raised textures on it. Okay, so here you go. So we're going to pick up magenta and we can just lay this. So here's the white and magenta, and with a 12 flat brush. And listen, you have to have good brushes to be able to do the stroke work we do. So you can't use a craft brush and get success with it. So I really like you to see, while you can get the 20% off, you can get my signature brushes. I love hydrangeas, however, might end up muddy. I need more practice on the slip slap. Okay, so you're going to get my 13 most used brushes, or you can get these to start with. If you're just starting, just remember this 10-piece set is my value pack, and that gives you all the flat brushes, aligners, and scruffy brushes, and then my painter sponges. All right, so I'm just showing you the things that I use the most. I do my backgrounds really quick with this, and I do all kinds of finishes in the background, like all that glow and all, really quick with a sponge. So I have 7 children. I like to do everything I did really quick and easy, so that I could create and share with people and sell my wares, and while my kids are all sleeping. And so I always like to create something that was very simple, quick, and easy to do. All right. So I'm just adding texture to this and showing you that you can even just come in here and lay some white here and there, just white, and lifting the texture. I don't see the bunny stencil on your site. Can you email? Oh my gosh. You know what? Email Donna Dewberry. I thought they fixed that. I know that I think it's called a buddy stencil. Michelle just put it up. She said she put it up this last week because it wasn't there. But email Donna Dewberry 1, and I'll send you an invoice so that with a discount on it. Okay, Donna Dewberry 1 at hotmail.com. All right. If there's something you want that I'm showing you that you're not seeing, even if you want the set of paints, but the set of paints are right there, I'm sure. It's called super thick acrylic. Super thick acrylic. All right. So I'm just keep adding this fun color to this, to the outside edges, giving you texture, but pick up some white and use a paintbrush. Okay. So now I've used it. I've been working with it for a while before the paint company came out with it. We've been trying to see all the fun things you can do. I've used it on candles and glass, metal, and right here, like right over my pieces. It's called Super Thick. That's exactly what it is. Texture. It's like using tube acrylic. You can use it for beautiful landscapes and more. All right. And if I want this darker, see this right here isn't as dark as my magenta, but you can make it darker. I love hydrangeas. Let's see. So just think about that. You can also come right in here with the greens. So I took the Tenable and made sap green and a little bit of this leaf green that's right in the bottle. So right there, they're 4-ounce bottles, so you get lots of paint, okay? So look, I'm picking this up and this up. All right, there we go. Let's pull it down, and see, just bringing texture in here will make you happy, I promise you. So look. Okay, now this is with the paintbrush, so it's user-friendly, doing something that you've already, if you've been painting with me, you feel comfortable doing. All right, but you can also come in here and just add, like, look, I'm going to pick up the white and I can add little bits of that in here. Just putting some little texture with the tip. And so it's just a thicker, super thick. You guys are going to have fun with this, I promise. There'll be a multitude. Yes, the super thick acrylic paint set is on your site. Yeah, there it is. So you don't want to miss out during the special, okay? We already put it at a discounted price at $159. So when you come in here and you put your 20% coupon in there, you are going to get, I think it was like a little bit more, like 120 something. Okay. So what I'm doing with my lives, guys, is I come on and I show you different products I use, why I use them, how I use them, and I usually give you a discount for coming on and watching my live, along with I'm teaching you something. Okay. So I'm just going to come up here and I'm just, if you use acrylic, you can put it in there, but it's flat. So I'm coming in here and adding my gel to it and getting a little bit more texture in there, okay? Let's tap, 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 tap. Okay, so just adding to it will just be fun. It's like you get all done and then you want to decorate it, right? Okay, so now look how I created this. So I sponged my background on with the lavender. I'm going to close this up so that I can put this to the side. And then I want you to see that we are just going to come in here with my 12 flat. And I'm just going to put some other pretty colors in here. Okay. So I came on tonight just seeing if any of you were up watching and if you want to see some fun one-stroke painting and how easy that is to make happen. You have a pretty background and then you can come back here. You can stencil more designs in the background, or you can come right in here and just add more strokes in the background to add to it. So see, that's a lavender, a light lavender. All right, so now we're going to come up here. Okay, so look, I'm coming right in here. I'm just doing little fern. And I can put a few back here. So let's come out here. See how just doing those layers help it? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. All right. So we got some people out west, and this isn't a really bad time for you guys. It's late here in Florida, but I'm all wound up because I'm leaving on a little trip tomorrow. So I'm thinking I'm gonna come in here and just do a few strokes with you guys and see if I can inspire you. One stroke painting means you blend, shade, and highlight in each stroke. I have all kinds of wonderful lessons, free and otherwise, Don't forget to click on thumbs up. Yeah, give me some thumbs up, guys, and let me know you're glad I came on tonight. I don't know who stays awake and who's up wanting to see some painting at night, but I thought I'd just try and see. All right. So what we're going to do is I wanted you to see that I took the cobalt blue. No, this is actually ink spot. I just realized. And I'm going to work it in. We're double loading. All right. So I can take and have the darker blue on the outside. All right. And I just pick up some more. It's called Ink Spot. It's kind of a pretty color. It's a little bit darker than cobalt. All right. Then I can take the handle of the brush and just put a little bit of citrus there. Thank you. All right. And then we're going to come in here with some blues, aquas. So this has a little bit of purple, a little bit of aqua, little bits of blue, and some citrus greens. All right. So I hope you like seeing what I'm doing tonight and that it inspires you to try some super thick paint. This is all my multi-surface paint. And the good thing, let me tell you about multi-surface, I've been selling a lot of because I was helping pack some orders because they were short-staffed today. And I have a lot of 72 colors, and most use Donna Dewberry paint colors. Like you can get 13 piece, you can get 30 something piece. There's all kinds of different ones that we give you the ones that I use the most. So be thinking about that, okay? And I want you to know that I have new put on my YouTube channel, so please go subscribe. I put new on every Wednesday and every Friday, so tomorrow at noon is a new practice stroke, all right? And I have a Patreon channel and all kinds of ways for you to learn how to paint with me. So please don't forget to go check us out and see if there's something that you never knew you could do but would love to do. All right. Thank you for being on. And I hope you enjoy trying some of this wonderful new paint. Isn't that fun? Wonderful new paint. You too can one stroke paint, I promise you. We're blending, shading, and highlighting in each stroke we make. And you're one stroke away from becoming an artist. So think about that. One stroke away from becoming an artist. Here's a couple paintings and lots more to come. So I'll see you soon. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.